Come on at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am VAOS, and today we're going to be doing something a little different from flying into space. Well, we'll kind of use space? No. We're going to be doing a little rover episode real quick. I say real quick. It might be a little longer than a few minutes, but I'm going to try to speed this up as fast as I can. Now I'm going to show you an old rover design that I've had for months. I designed it in version 20. If I still have it. Aha, here we go. There we go. Teeny tiny. I used a cube probe body, little AA batteries in the back. I've made the wheels so that the ass end of this thing is higher than the front, so it kind of has a dragster thing going on. The antennas pop out elongated along with this front wheel, so the axis are, it looks uniform. So the antenna's out here, this is like this, and it's all uniform. And of course all your little gizmos that tell you that you're, somewhere. That's basically it. And of course the blah 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 blah. The sun rays thingy majiggy solar panels. Golly. Yep, it's morning. I haven't had my coffee yet. So let's give it a test drive. Now, I've designed another rover based on the same chassis, and I put it in a type of drop pod vehicle, which I'm still in the middle of testing. There are a few minor setbacks, such as survivability. But anyway, it's a work in progress, and I've gotten to the point where now it's just, trying to get the actual craft out of the drop pod intact. Landing and everything, it'll land and it'll roll around, and it's perfectly fine, but getting it out of the drop pod is the part that I'm still working on. So I'll actually show that to you at the end of this video. You can give me some ideas if you can think of anything. Alright, so basically hit the 0 key. There we go. Iron lug. Now, normally, I try to drive this thing, but no matter if I hit W or S key, it still goes back. And the reason why is because the way the physics is on this thing, these wheels have more push than these wheels do because of their angle. And what's wrong is that when you angle these wheels, left or right, the position of the position of the what's the word, acceleration or drive, is switched. So if you position it this way, the wheels turn like this. If you go forward, that is. If you position it this way, the wheels turn like this. If you position it straight up and down, then I guess it goes to like some sort of default. So if these both were straight up and down, I could have four-wheel drive, in a sense. I wish there was a way to invert motor direction or something. That'd be nice. If a developer is watching, that'd be nice if you could, have like a little thing where it says, instead of disable motor, you could have like right under disable motor, switch motor direction. That'd be cool. So this one is tilted this way, right? So if you hit the W or S key or whatever, it's going this way, and of course this tire is going this way because they're kind of leaning in on each other. So what happens is, when I hit the W key, see the wheels? They're pushing against each other. If I hit the S key, same thing. This has more oomph right now because of its position, so it pushes the whole craft back no matter what key I touch. Now the way to do that, the way to disable this, is of course I've put it on action groups, but we'll do it manually. Like I put these two wheels on action group 1 and these back wheels on action group 2, so I can switch in between rear wheel drive and front wheel drive. So we'll disable motor and invert steering. Now I can control this thing with some controllability. Whoops, that was just for that one. Disable motor, invert steering. There we go, now we're cooking with jet fuel. So you have to invert steering or else it will work against the back wheels. You'll try to go left and it'll want to go right. And if you only disable steering on one side, then you have this weird thing going on. Now I've disabled the motors, which means that the back wheels are the ones that have the drive, which is good for speed. If I want to climb up something, then I'll probably switch over to front wheel drive. This is another rover. This is actually one I've created recently. It's not designed to explore. It's designed to, well, pretty much just sit there and be a beacon. And by beacon, let's see if I can show you. I think I've already showed you in my other films, but let me go ahead and do a real quick beacon thingamajig for you. Oh look, there's a rocket on the launch pad. I wonder why. Okay. Ah, crap, iron bug's in the way. You mother. Well, anyway, if you can see, probably not. But there's a little crosshair right there, and there's a little crosshair on the other end, too. That way, if I'm flying in from far away, or at night, I can just line those crosshairs up, and then I'll know that I am in direct line of sight of the runway. It's an experimental thing. Probably be an utter failure. Okay, now I'm stuck. I don't know. Where am I? Oh no, don't tell me I have to go out to map view to do this. Nope. Yes. Okay. Yay, awesome. Come on. I'm stuck. I'm free. Why is it going really slow now? Oh no. I think I may have too much on the ground. The part count's starting to get on my computer. I really hope that maybe one day in the future the part count lag is fixed, because there's just so much potential to this program. It's unbelievable, and I would just love to see it, you know, in its full glory one day. Oh, okay, we're speeding up a little bit, sort of. Now, if you've noticed, this thing has a very wide body, so it's very hard to flip over. Extremely hard to flip over, and I'll demonstrate that to you right now. We are going to go full throttle and just make a turn. Uh-huh. Nice. This is actually the second video that I'm attempting to record, because I've been trying, in the first video, I tried for nearly an hour and a half to flip this stupid thing over. I went to the extreme as to actually just fly off a cliff, and then of course it turned over, but you know, it's like, seriously? You have to fly off a cliff in order to turn this stupid thing over? So, the wide body is a very good idea. Very wide body, yes. That's right, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the, if it does flip over, it's impossible to get, you know, readjusted, unfortunately. So that will be a challenge for me to find a way to build a rover that can flip itself over if it falls over. And the fall over in the rover. Sounds like a song. So anyway, real quick, before I show you the drop pod, the rover chassis, or the rover design that I made for the drop pod is identical to this, except for there's of course some the battery is flipped upside down for storage purposes. All the little all the little utilities, testing equipment is situated in different areas for reasons for looks as well as workability. I had to remove these solar panels because during impact they kept on breaking. I mean, yeah, they're not breaking off. They would stay on, but if you click their status, it would say status broken. All four of them sucked, so I had to replace them with a generator instead. And of course, with a generator comes the possibility of actual night missions. And with night missions, that means that it needs light. So I tried it with the square-looking light, and of course that sucked. It didn't give any light whatsoever. So I tried it with a strobe light, and strobe light was kind of hard, difficult to place somewhere. So I managed to get it in there without looking like a giant eyeball, which was something I didn't want it to look like. So instead, it kind of looks like upside-down smiley face with a mohawk. But yeah, it's a work in progress. All right, so let's go ahead and leave him be. Now, the drop pod design is still, of course, in its alpha. Alpha. Where are you? Aha. The rockets are, of course, just to get it up there. They're not meant for any specific type of duration of travel. It's just to drop this thing and test it. The doors come off just before impact. You have sacrificial limbs right here that most of them explode during impact. And then, of course, you have the box, the steel box that rolls around and protects the little rover that's inside. And I've been trying to do a new design where this rover is then, once the box stops flipping around, because it will flip around for a good minute. I guess the physics goes haywire. Once the box stops flipping around, this rover is jettisoned, and these rockets are activated to try to push the box out of the way before the rover's wheels touch these metal plates. Because I've been finding out that the physics on this thing, I guess, is destroyed or deleted. I don't know what the case is, but if I were to let this rover detach and its wheels to land on the box, it'll actually sink through these metal plates as if they don't exist, and then it'll teeter-totter on these landing gears. I mean, it'll teeter-totter on these landing gears, and you're going, why is it doing that? You know, it'll go back and forth like this plate doesn't even exist. So, that being said, maybe I should just get rid of these. Because if it's landed right side up, why do I need landing gears? If it's landed upside down, then sure, I'll need landing gears to try to push it. And I need side gears. I need some sort of gears on the side. Try to flip it around. Every time I try to do this, though, they always end up breaking. Which really sucks. Now, this rover has a higher probability of being able to flip on its side. You know, flip around if it flips over. But like the other one, it may need a little help, so I'm actually thinking about redesigning the rover altogether. Maybe putting some sort of type of bubble-like roll cage over it, so that it has a higher roll ability. Because right now, what's in the way is just the fact that it's wide. So when it tries to roll over, it runs into these legs, which, of course, because there's nothing higher than this, there's no rolling capability. So maybe I should put something right here. Interesting. I could use solar panels. I mean, they'll break anyway, but I'll use them as a type of rolling roof, roll cage kind of thing. Okay, anyway, let's save and see how badly I can fail. Shit. I've got a dozen other rover designs, but I'm just going to show you these little guys first. I've got large rovers, small rovers, and even the tiniest rover I could possibly manage that it's more like a trike. It's a three-wheeled rover. Teeny tiny rover. Okay, let's go ahead and right. Full power. SAS on. You notice I got all these SAS modules here. That's because in version 21, SAS capability is stackable. So it's very stable because of the fact that this craft is very unstable. Okay, launch. Yes, there we go. Okay, so let's flip it around. And where should we go? Let's go over here, towards these mountain areas. Maybe we'll get lucky and just blow up into a million pieces. Now to save fuel so I can get the maximum amount of height and distance, I will be traveling up to 200 meters per second, and then I'll slow down until I reach about 20,000 meters. That will save fuel and extend the, oh crap, my brain is not working. It'll extend not the life of the craft, it'll extend the travel time of the craft. Yes, travel time, very important. As you notice, we're about halfway through our fuel already. Alright, we're about halfway up. I don't know if you can see that, but there's two other lights that are one side of the launch pad and the other side of the launch pad. That way at nighttime it can light up the rocket. Or at least give it a faint glow. Now when I build rockets, I like to give the rockets their own light source. That way they light up like a Christmas tree. It's really nice. But yeah, that rocket up there, that is for a future video. Now, if any of you are wondering what's going on with the Polar Trek mission, right now, I'm still working on it. I'm actually making a few tweaks to the polar vehicle. Okay, we're at 20,000 meters. Let's level out and speed up as fast as we can. Making a few tweaks on it. Then I'm gonna load it up. And I was thinking about making Jebediah the captain. You know, that'd be cool. That'd actually be pretty awesome. So I'll see if I can't get Jebediah to be the captain. And once that's done, then I'm going to, this weekend, I'm going to try to drive all the way out to where we last were in video 2. So I can begin a third video. And hopefully this time we won't have any more glitches that erases entire saved games, like it did with me in the Polar Trek. So I'll drive over here, over the mountain range, and I think we were right here. Up here a little bit. No. Yeah, no, yeah. No, we're like up here. It took 2 hours to get over here. Give or take. No. It was 30 minutes. Okay, so it's 30 minutes per video, so 30 minutes to reach where we left video 1 right here, and then 30 minutes to get through this little mountain pass and reach video 2. So 1 hour to get over here. So basically, from here, we'll try to get to the side of this hill in the 3rd video, and the 4th video, about here, 5th video, 6th, although I see this mountain pass to be very, very hazardous. There's probably going to be a lot of cliffs and a lot of falls. And then once we can get through there, we'll move forward, maybe further, maybe near towards the flatland area, past this mountain. Although I've heard that there's some sort of Easter egg on one of these mountains. There's like a statue or something. And I'm really curious to see if I could actually maybe find it. I found the pyramids. I found the 2nd Kerbal Space Center. Pyramid, Space Center. Yeah, I know there's a ton more, but I just gotta find them. Alright, where's this thing headed? 95,000 meters over in this valley. So at 95,000 meters, we will position the drop pod in its final position, and then jettison these rockets. Now you noticed that when I went full burn, you didn't see any overheating. And that's because of the fact that I had these smaller fuel tanks in between these larger engines and the orange fuel tanks. If you do that, you don't have to worry about overheating at all, even if you have a super huge heavy payload. It'll go into its little overheat phase, but it'll just kind of stay like at 10% or whatever. And I've tried it with multiple fuel tanks in front of the red fuel tank or orange fuel tank, and these are the best. These are like, if you will, imagine them to be like super coolant units or something. But there is a downside to that. These fuel tanks have a very horrible, very weak connection between the orange fuel tanks and pretty much everything else. So you have to use struts to tie them down really securely, or they'll bounce around and rip off. Yeah, you probably already knew that, but yeah, this is just a friendly refresher's course. I'm kind of liking this dual rocket idea. It's actually pretty cool. Alright, now we're falling, so we will go ahead and position our drop pod ready for surface impact, or planetary insertion, or whatever you want to call it. And jettison. Alright, hopefully this little guy survives this time. Surviving impact, I've pretty much figured that out. That's not the part I'm worried about. The part I'm worried about is trying to get him out of the box. It can be tricky. Downright dangerous. So the idea that I've got is, of course, like I said before, the whole little rockets on the side flying out with him. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I should have left the legs right here. Maybe in an attempt to get the box and flip it upside down so that the rover is facing the ground, and then launch the box into the air while the rover drops, because it's a tough little rover. It can take a nice little plunge to the surface, as long as it's not, too far down, and survive. Okay, we're entering atmosphere. Yeah, that's a good idea. Damn, I should have left the other landing gears right there. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. We will jettison these doors about 5,000 meters before impact. Only because of the fact that even though they're heavy, they add to the drag of the craft, so they help slow it down some. And the reason why you have to jettison these doors is because of the fact that if you hit the surface with these doors still attached, they become literal projectiles, and they will destroy everything in the box. It's not pretty. Now, the way I've designed this drop pod is to be very heavy in this area, so that it will naturally, even without the SAS. Of course, the SAS doesn't really do shit anyway, because of the fact that this entire metal structure is using this poor little guy's torque. So it pretty much only works in space, and even then it's super slow. So during re-entry, it's crap. But I will go ahead and show you guys that unbreakable joints and indestructible parts and all sorts of stuff is not active. Nope, no cheating here. This is by the book. There we go. I've turned off SAS for now. I mean, it's not gonna make a difference if I have it on or off. It's at the mercy of the sheer weight of this thing. But I'll turn SAS on just for some stability when it hits the ground. Now, for some reason, when it hits the ground... Okay, We're coming up on door jettison. And we're going a little too fast, that's okay. Jettison. There we go. When it hits the ground, it goes into some sort of weird physics dance. I think it's because of the fact that the physics of the whole thing goes to shit. Which is making me wonder, maybe I should wait, like when I hit the surface and it goes into its little physics fiesta dance. I mean, literally, it just goes freaking nuts. And I have to wait for a good minute or two before this box finally settles down. Maybe I should just leave and then come back for it to like reset or something. I don't know. This part of the drop always kind of gets my heart beating because I have no freaking clue what's going to happen. 80% of the time it survives, but you always have that 10%. Oh dear. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, go. No, 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 please. Survive. That's what. Oh no, there's a wheel. Oh, why is there a wheel? Oh, it. Damn, it came off. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, shit. Well, no, it's upside down. It's upside down. Come on. No, 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 no. Don't be upside down. You bloody bastard. I wasn't expecting that. That's new. I've never had that happen before. Like I said, well, between the 80% and the 10%, there's that small little multi-dimensional percent where weird stuff like this happens. Ah, damn it, I should have saved. Come on. Come on. You know what? The SAS was on. Oh. So what happened was during impact, this thing stayed stable while the steel box around it went all to hell. Like I said, it's damn near impossible to get this thing flipped over, which is a design flaw that I'll be looking into later. Come on, you big bitch. Damn it. Well, in the sake of testing this thing out, I will use cheat now, sadly. Aw, yep, I know. At gravity, flip it around, and grab it out. 0 key. Alright, see, it's like a little badass rover. It's got the whole mohawk thing going on. Yeah, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-da-na. Hide your wives. Hide your daughters. Yeah. I'm stupid, I know. Let's see. Is this inverted? I think I need to invert these things. Yeah. That work? No? There we go. Alright, now we got rear wheel drive. Awesome, so SAS, okay, I gotta write this down. Note to self, SAS must be off during impact or else this weird stuff will happen. We're going downhill now, so my finger's not even on the acceleration. I thought I saw some interesting looking trees over there. Are those trees? I don't think so. Alright, let's see how well this thing does on warp. Okay, 2 times warp. 3, 4. A little unstable. Damn, 4 times warp. She's doing pretty good. Then again, this is pretty flat ground. Hopefully in my polar trek I run into a nice flat plane like this. This would be nice. I could really cover some serious ground. But then again, the design of that little tank, oh, I shouldn't say little, the design of the polar trek vehicle, which I'm very close to picking out a name for it. And thank you so much for giving me ideas and submitting your ideas. I wish I had more ideas, or submissions for ideas. That'd be great. So if you have any ideas, please leave a comment on this video, because very, very shortly, once I get that mission up and running again, we're going to be starting video 3 of the Polar Trek, and which I'll try to gather all kinds of neat little information and data so I can talk to you during the video, so it's not so incredibly boring. And yeah, basically, we'll see if we can't get to the North Pole and back using that vehicle. So yeah, any more ideas that you got for naming the craft, please, please, please let me know. And I won't tell you which names I'm favoring, because that would be a spoiler. No, brush, psh, sorry. Yeah, these are sticking up out of the ground. Come on, give us some speed. Give us some speed, I don't care. Sir, she'll fall apart. Tear her apart then. Can you guess where I got that from? Are those cactuses? Out in the middle of grassland? This little guy is just awesome. He's taking these hills with stride. Oh, wait a minute. Look, okay. Yeah. We're actually going really slow, but it's sped up 4 times. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll let the thing recharge real quick. Whoa! Brakes. Why is it sliding? Please don't explode. Thank you. I have run into encounters of what I like to call Kraken land. Like the Kraken. And that's land or surface textures that are still buggy, and you have to watch out because they will devour your craft. Any land craft that you have, they will devour them. I unfortunately discovered this not too long ago. I should have made a video of it, but I was just playing around, you know, having fun. And I had a colony that launched, well, not a colony, it's more like a habitat, that launched and landed somewhere in a grassy area not too far from here. And yeah, I came back to it and it blew up. I was like, nice. So obviously I've designated that area as a no landing zone. Whoa! Okay, I think I hit, so you gotta be careful. I think I'm in a buggy part of, I think I'm in that area. Hopefully not. I hate to see this thing get blasted to Duna, because that's what happened. One of the parts of the habitat module was on its way to Duna, and yeah, I'm looking at it going, are you serious? How in the flying fuck? But, you know, that would have been great if I was videotaping. Okay, so one-time symmetry. One-time time warp allows me to get up small hills, but 4 times makes me slide down them. That's interesting. Alright, well, we're about to find out if these things are cactuses or what. Oh! Evergreens? Holy shit, I didn't know they had evergreens on this planet. I thought they only had like one type of plant. No kidding. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I don't mean to geek out over that. I just, over my travels, I really haven't seen these trees before. This is new. It's Christmas. Oh yeah, I can't wait till December. I'm doing a Christmas special. I'm gonna like build some sort of architecture thing and, you know, have it like I'm gonna build, oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna build like some sort of device or vehicle that will come up underneath one of these trees, have like a tower of lights on it, and it'll extend, not too far out, but it'll extend just far out to where you'll have like a Christmas tree with lights. I'll use fuel tanks as bulbs, maybe even have a tower go far enough to where there's like a little star above. Oh, that's gonna be freaking cool. Maybe I'll even make little boxes and stuff. That's gonna be a long time, actually. I have no idea where these trees are on the map, but these are really far away. So definitely a mission worth doing for Christmas. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I like that idea. Okay, well, crap, that's pretty cool. Real quick before I end this video, nighttime test. Alright, let's see if this light works worth a damn. And 3, 2, 1. Aww, isn't that cute? It's like a little upside down smiley face. Shh, we're hunting for rabbits. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of liking this. Dun 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 dun. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'm gonna go back and try to figure out how to make that drop pod a little bit more practical, workable. And if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Also for the polar trek that's coming up very soon, as soon as I can get that thing out there. If you have any more ideas for the name of the polar vehicle, just go ahead and give me a comment. And that's it. I am VAOS, signing off.